I'm construction mechanic second class, Mike Schutt. I'm with NMCB 11 out of Gulfport, Mississippi. I'm from Hastings, Minnesota. As a Seabee construction mechanic, we deal with everything from diagnostics to troubleshooting to planned maintenance, and if something breaks, we do repair as well. We can even help with the other rates as operating the equipment, moving stuff, and there's pretty much a job that we can't do. Like, there's not a rate that we really can't do other than, our mechanics.
Yeah.
Because we really do. There's any job out there that we can do. We do the welding, we can do the plumbing, we can do the electrical, we don't even need them. We always laugh, NMCB, or whatever, Naval Mobile Construction Battalion would just be a construction battalion without Alpha Company, because there's nothing mobile about it without us, so that's why. I joined the Navy in 2013 because I wanted more out of life. I knew there was a lot of traveling with it. You always hear of people making great friends, and it's the friends that you keep forever. And that's one of the things that I've really came from with being with the Seabees. I can go to any state in the country and have somebody that I know there. It's been amazing for networking, and it's kind of the handyman trade, really. There's nothing that you can't fix at home or at work. You can bring a lot of it. They correlate with each other, and it's just something that is a great decision, that probably the best decision I've ever made. When I went to reclass, I was given a list of options, and as they were explaining each one to me, I saw the construction mechanic came up, and I thought, that'd be really cool. I did some mechanic work on the outside. I used to work at Ford, and then when I came through this, I said, hey, it's a field that I know, and it's a great attribute to any kind of team that you were to take while in the Navy or any kind of civilian job as well. So with learning from what I had, or with the mechanical work that I did before joining the Seabees and being a construction mechanic, definitely helps with everyday life between just planned maintenance and repairs. But all the stuff that I've also learned while being in the Seabees would definitely set me up for success outside of this. Everything from the classes, the training, and a lot of the hands-on work is stuff that I've never seen anywhere else. With my service in the Seabees, I feel great about it. I've done a lot of networking. We've accomplished a lot, and I've got to travel quite a bit. And it's something, I've been to places here, especially like being in Tinian, somewhere that you would normally never go in a lifetime. You read about it in books, but it's something that you actually get to experience and see, the history that's involved with it and to be a part of it. And 75 years is a pretty big milestone, and it's something pretty cool to be a part of. The most memorable experience that I've had with the Seabees was actually last deployment to Guam, and there's a certain, basically a reef that was artificially man-made, and it's all the old construction equipment from World War II was pushed off into the reef. That there's a pier that the Seabees made, and there's 26 or 28 of us went out on a dive charter, and we all dove it together to kind of reminiscence in the history that's involved with Guam, and it was pretty cool to do it with all Seabees. So prior to going to the dive site, the Seabee junkyard, our Master Chief at the time, Senior Chief Beck, he gave a pretty motivational speech on why and what we were doing there in Guam, and to go experience something like that together with all Seabees, and to explore the wreckage, and it's not even wreckage, but the remains of what was, at the time, changing America. It was pretty cool to experience it and be a part of something like that. 74 years later, pretty cool impact on somebody's life. So with the 75th anniversary coming up with the Seabees, it feels pretty great to be part of something so rich with history, and also being in NMCB 11, the same battalion that our Medal of Honor recipient Marvin G. Shields was in, is pretty overwhelming, and you don't get to see the big picture day to day. But as you stay in a little longer, you start to see the way that the Seabees have developed over the years, and you're part of that. And as the generations continue on, it's going to keep getting better, and it's pretty cool to be part of something like that right now.